Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Hey, hey. Hey, go Mavs. Hey, mic check 1 2. ABC 1 2, mic check 1 2. Check check 3 4, check 1 2. Good afternoon and welcome to Exarban Village and the Holland Ice Center at Baxter Arena for the finale of this two-game set between the Northern Illinois Huskies and your Omaha Mavericks. Last time out, it was Omaha taking a 9-1 advantage in the first game against the Huskies Friday night. Kyle Wernley got the start in net for the Mavericks. Logan Mercier led the scoring with 2 goals and 2 assists, but in total, 17 Mavericks got on the scoring sheet and recorded a point in last night's season opening contest. Pleased to be back with you today alongside Caden McDermott and Matt McFadden. I'm Nate Obrecht, here to bring you another game on the UNO ACHA Mavericks site on YouTube. We'll get you the starting lineups here. First, for the Huskies, in net, making his second start of the year, will be Matt Juergens, the junior out of Plainsfield, Illinois. In front of him on defense will be the assistant captain Drake Buss and Severin Anderson. At left wing will be Brandon Weitzel, the Huskies' leading goal scorer through 3 games. At center, Jason Clement, the senior from Carroll Stream. And at right wing will be Tommy Colwell. For the Mavericks, 6 starters, including the netminder. All 6 are making their first start in black and crimson. In goal, the freshman from Kansas City spent his high school days playing in the MHSHL for the Kansas City Jets. That'll be Cameron Moore. In front of Moore and on defense, the freshman out of Omaha, Rocco DeSpirito. Next to DeSpirito along the blue line will be Mason Beth. Beth got his first goal last night in his first start as a Maverick. Up on the left wing, the freshman out of Kearney is Charlie Shea. Also recorded a goal in the game yesterday. At center will be Chase Mann, another goal scorer from last night's contest, and his Sioux City counterpart, Cash Friggy. With that, we'll get you the national anthem as sung by David Olson. David Olson with our nation's anthem, and we are almost set for hockey from the Holland Ice Center at Baxter Arena inside Exarban Village, Scott campus of UNO. As we mentioned, the 6 freshmen starting for Omaha, 6 out of 12 newcomers that have joined Coach Harrahill's ranks for the 2024-2025 season. On the other side, Northern Illinois, a very seasoned team, only brought in 2 newcomers from their Division III team a year ago. Some of these players also spent time on the Huskies Division I squad. As our official, Tom Medina, waits at center ice to drop the puck in the series finale between Omaha and Northern Illinois. The puck won by the Mavericks and Friggy. First to it, dumps it in behind the net of Matt Juergens. On the puck there, Chase Mann gives it to Friggy, a quick shot from the side of the wall. That one off the side of the net. Now another chance out in front from Shea, and that one goes off wide behind Juergens. Here come the Huskies, breaking it out from right to left in their all-black uniforms with NIU red and silver trim. Omaha now taking it up, and a shot from Mann ramps up into the netting. A quick first shift for the Mavericks and the Huskies, both teams making their first line change just 35 seconds into the opening period. Last night, Omaha jumped out to a 2-0 lead by the end of the first period. The faceoff, controlled by the Mavericks. It's leaked out in front. Bradley had it brushed off of his stick, but it's loose in the slot. Van Briesen in on it. It's still a scrum. Back behind the cage is Bradley. Now on a wraparound. An easy tuck and cover for Matt Juergens. Flashbacks to last night. Already starting to rear their heads here in Game 2 as Omaha taking the puck into the offensive zone, and they have not given up possession. The draw won by the Mavericks. Dahl trying to get out of his feet. The Huskies dig it out, and will start up from right to left. Friedman dumps that in behind the cage of Moore. It's on up to Bradley. Now Dahl. Dahl makes a move around one defender. Now tries to pass it back to Bradley out in front. It went off the skate of Austin Sexton and into the corner. Leak back out to the point for Van Briesen, who has it poked off of his stick. And the Huskies will come out with it. Shane Tennell gets that one into the Maverick zone. He was not on the team last night. He traveled down just today, those 5.5 hours from DeKalb, Illinois to Omaha, Nebraska for Game 2. Out with it, the captain, Alex Tatum. Now in his feet once again. He just doesn't know it yet. It's picked off by Mercier, who will curl it back into the offensive zone. Looking for a pass to the stick of Kozel. It goes into the corner for Hunsaker. Now along the hash marks. Hunsaker to the bottom of the circles, gives it for Kozel in the corner. Behind the cage now, Kozel. Turning, looking, feeding the slot to Friggy, and that one shot ramps off of the stick of Kalalewski. Still there for the Mavericks. A quick shot from Kozel. Another great stop from Kalalewski with the stick. The puck all the way out to the neutral zone, where Barnes will have to play it back in off the glass. It goes behind the cage where Drake Buss, a forward yesterday but playing defense today, pressures Kozel and gets a penalty for it. Medina with his arm up into the air as Buss heads off 2 minutes and 38 seconds into the first frame. Buss off for hooking at 2:38 of the first. As Omaha gets a face-off violation warning. Charlie Shea, the Kearney kid, did not get to the face-off dot in time for another Kearney kid, Caleb Magnani, the linesman, to drop the puck. Now Magnani does get it to him, and play resumes. Kozel from the point on the power play, over to Beth. Beth back to Kozel. The two-play pass. A tip shot for Shea in front, and it goes just wide. Kozel along the near side wall. Curls to the point. Now looks. Given up top to Beth. Down to Kozel. Kozel with another shot. That one off the pad of Juergens. Nice save from Juergens. He's already up to 3. Mason Beth from the point. Quick shot. May have been tipped on in front, but a great job of tracking that one and keeping it out of the back of his cage by Matt Juergens. Juergens was in net for the team's first win of the season on their first game of the season at Butler in overtime. Juergens led up 3, but made 67 saves in that winning effort for the Huskies. Beth from the point, another chip shot from Forries, and a sprawling save from Juergens. Now out to the point again for Beth. Along the near side wall to Kozel. Quick shot, that one just left. Mercier now, opposite wall to the point for Beth again. Over to Kozel, back to Mercier. Quick shot, save Juergens. Mercier tracks his own rebound behind the net. Now taking it along the hash marks, curling on the faceoff dot, and giving low to Kozel. Kozel in the corner to Beth. Beth along the blue line gives to Forries. The Mavericks with 45 seconds left on the first man advantage of the game. Mercier cross ice to Kozel, and a great glove from Matt Juergens. One bright spot the Huskies have had in this 2-game skid has been their penalty killing percentage. Almost up to 90% at 88.9 through 2 games and 5 minutes of this third. The Mavericks have to track the puck all the way back into their own end and fend off pressure from NIU. Here comes Mann across the blue line and in. Mann on the attack for Omaha. Feeds out in front to Frigge, and it just goes wide. Hunsaker gives it back to Frigge, who plays it up to Barnes at the point. Quick move around Clement, and Barnes finds Hunsaker. Cross ice. Mann! Shot goes wide. Great chances for the Mavericks as the Huskies are back to full strength. Barnes down low to Mann. Mann spins off of a hit, now takes another one and is brought down. The Huskies pick the puck up along the far side wall as Mann delivers a hit back to Colwell. Digging in, 3 aside on the scrum. It leaks out to Frigge. Frigge to Barnes. Barnes with a quick shot. That one blocked out in front by the defense. Tatum sprawling out to make that stop. As that was earmarked for a goal. 14:45 in the first period of this one. 0-0 our score. Sebastian Cassioppo loses his footing in the corner. The Huskies take over and will try to break the puck out along the near side wall. Here comes Shane Tennell for the Huskies. Has his stick lifted by Rocco DiSpirito, and Barnes regroups for the Mavericks. Barnes up to Cassioppo. Wasn't sure if Cassioppo would play in this one. A shoulder injury has been plaguing him for the first part of this season. DiSpirito, errant pass, and it's almost picked off by Tennell. Instead, Beth gets to it and feeds up to Cassioppo. Cassioppo across the line, across those curling circles, but loses possession, and Severin Anderson picks it up behind his own net. First to get there is Casey, but he's unable to keep it in, as Connor Zolek did not play last night, back in the lineup today. Omaha keeps that puck out of the zone. Here comes Charlie Shea back in on the attack. Drags it across the crease. Great save by Juergens to keep that one out, kicking it with the left pad. On the puck now is Mann. Mann looking for Shea in front of the backhand. That one hit off the back of the net. Shea out to Forries along the faceoff dot. A quick shot blocker to side by Juergens. Forries again in the corner. Curls on the backhand. Puck nearly left the zone. Linesman waved it off. Friedman now regroups in his own end. Gets it up to another Husky, and it's out to neutral ice. Mann quickly sends that one back into the attack zone for Omaha. First to get it is Drake Buss for the Huskies. Buss rings that one around the wall to Mason Anderson behind his red line. Now another breakout pass chipped off the glass, but that one up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play and an offensive zone faceoff for the Mavericks with 12:48 to go in the first frame. Puck won by the Mavericks. It's back out to the point. Caleb Williams with a shot. Gloved away by Juergens. The Huskies win the draw this time and do get the puck out of the zone. Out with it is Kowalewski and over the blue line. Kowalewski has Hojek with him, but it's poked off of his stick by Williams. Kowalewski regroups, sends it into the front of the net. No one was home. It's picked up by the Mavericks, who will break it out of their own zone. Heading left to right in those white uniforms. 2 crimson stripes flanking a solid black bar on both the sleeves and the socks, as well as the waistline. Omaha spelled out diagonally across those uniforms as the Huskies take the puck back into their own end. Here comes Hojek, chipping it off the boards to Clement. Clement trying to find Kowalewski along the back wall. He catches up with it in the corner and takes it behind the cage. Trying to direct traffic, but Omaha is the first to get to the puck. The Huskies could not contain it, and it'll leak all the way back as the Mavericks go for a line change. 11:35 to play in the first period. Beth sends that one back into the attack zone for Omaha. It's picked up by Sexton for the Huskies, who will ramp it off the glass and out of the zone. Beth rings around to Kozel. Kozel takes a minute to get across the blue line, but now he's in and shoots one on. Just right of the cage. It's played back to the point. They couldn't keep it in as Brandon Weitzel sends it on ahead to Clement. Open, there's Cowell, and a great save from Moore, his first of the game. Tommy Kohler with a chance there, and here come the Mavericks the other way. Shea sends a pass there to Kozo. Juergens with a great stick, sending it ramping up into the netting. So the first shot attempt on Kansas City's Cameron Moore, and the first save for the freshman. In between the pipes for Omaha today. Moore won the MHSHL regular season in 2022-2023 and also won the MSHSL tournament in 2022 and 24. Lots of success for those Kansas City Jets. Here comes Tennell. Shane Tennell for the Huskies kicks it off of his skate, trying to get it to his stick. Now feeds it down low. Back out front to Friedman. But no one was home as Mercier takes it the other way for the Mavericks. Mercier skips along the line, nearly getting himself offside. Leaves it for Kozel, who sends a weak shot skittering towards Juergens and safely into the glove. Last season, as we mentioned for the Mavericks, a historic one in Coach Harrahill's first year. Their first ever MACHA tournament, their first ever winning season as a program. The puck, one in the attack zone. Ben Barnes, quick shot from the point. Zolik takes a big shot in front of the net. Not sure he ever touched the puck. Now delivers one right back to Kowalewski as Sebastian Cassioppo can't contain the puck into the zone. Here come the Huskies the other way with it. Grippo missing on the pass, and the Huskies send it back into their own end. Anderson to Tatum. Off the skate of Casey, and the Mavericks gain possession off a turnover. Zolik out front to Cassioppo with a shot. That one into the breadbasket. Still loose. Juergens with another save, and he'll cover as the battle continues there along the left side post. Juergens had taken that puck all the way to the right side post. But the Mavericks, a season ago, finished in 39th place in all of ACHA D3. A big goal for Coach Harrahill is to crack that top 25 this season. But in years prior, their final season ranking, 75th in 23 and 66th in their first ACHA season in 21-22. The Huskies grab the puck off the draw and take it out of their own zone. Ben Barnes grabs it in his end, though, and sends it back up to Mann, who will take it into the attack end. Gives to Frigge, gets a shot off just as he gets hit. It rings wide of the net, out to the point for Caleb Williams. Frigge again to Mann, into Shea. Shea couldn't get his stick to it as Jurgens sent his right pad across the red line. Behind the cage and starting to break out the puck, the younger of the two Weitzel brothers, Caden Weitzel. Gets it to the blue line, but not out, and will have to take control of the puck in his own corner again. Weitzel to Sexton. This time it does get out, but it's intercepted quickly by Barnes. Barnes up to Mann. Makes a flip move around one man. Gives it to Frigge, who shoots wide left. Charlie Shea trying to keep that one in at the point. It leaks out over the line, and here comes Friedman. Giving in to Tate. And a great save by Moore. Shutting it down. Tatum tried to go 5-hole. Actually, that was Clement, excuse me. And another great stop there by Moore. Tommy Caldwell getting two great chances in the last 3 minutes. That one from point blank, and Moore with a great save. As the penalty will go to Chase Mann for the Mavericks. Mann off for a check from behind. At 9:36 of the period. First power play for the Huskies. They were 0 for 3 a night ago on the man advantage. They win the draw here. Weitzel controls at the point. Brandon Weitzel shoots that one wide left of Moore. The Huskies control. Sexton pinching in at the point. Sebastian Cassioppo able to intercept and get that one all the way down the ice. Errant pass from Weitzel. Zolik had the intercept, but had his leg swept out from under him by Ben Hojek. Cassioppo intercepts at the red line again and sends that one deep into the Husky zone, where they will have to regroup behind the net of Jurgens. Out with it comes Clement. Jason Clement, returning to the D3 team after 2 seasons on the D1 squad. Gets the puck into the attack zone for the Huskies, but quickly back out as Van Briesen and Bradley on the rush together. A 2-on-1, short-handed. Bradley couldn't catch up with the pass. Oh, man, a great look there. 2-on-1, short-handed. Those are chances you only dream about. And just a little too fast to catch up to it for Bradley there. Still no scores. We are under 7 minutes. 35 seconds remaining on the penalty to Chase Mann. Voorhees across the line and in again. Shot up off the bar. What a move by Voorhees. What a save by Jurgens. Bradley again off the shot. That one blocked aside by Severn Anderson. Voorhees gets to it along the wall, sending it down low below the red line for Anderson. Severn Anderson, one of 2 men not from the state of Illinois on this NIU roster. Anderson from Michigan. Bats the puck out of the air there to his teammate, but deemed a high stick. As David Olson, our public address announcer, would like you to know that the Mavericks are at full strength with 6:22 to go in the frame. But Severn Anderson from Sturgis, Michigan, Drake Gasecki from Owatonna, Minnesota, the only 2 non-Illini on this Husky squad. The draw, one by Mann, out to Kozel on the one-timer. That one saved by Jurgens. Goodness. The Mavericks, all kinds of chances now. Caleb Williams down low in the corner for Kozel. Kozel to Mercier, now to Mann. Mann gives to Mercier behind the net. Now back out to the hash marks. It's Mann. Tried to give and go along the wall to Williams, but it's intercepted by the Huskies, who play it out to neutral ice. Mann does a good job to get that back in, where it's gathered by Tatum, who will start the rush from right to left. Loses the puck in his feet as Mercier intercepts in the offensive zone for the Mavericks. Behind the cage and getting hooked. Mercier frees himself, tries to find the slot, and no one was home for the captain out of Omaha, Logan Mercier. Long stretch pass back up. Kozel into Mercier. Had his stick lifted by Anderson as he was coming across the slot. That one goes wide into the corner harmlessly. Picked up by Sexton for the Huskies. Tried to play it out, but it's intercepted by Kozel. Kozel with a shot. That one tipped through a couple of sticks, but seen there by Juergens, who will hang on with 5:12 to go in the frame. After this one, the Huskies head back to DeKalb, Illinois. A population of 40,000. It sits just about 60 miles west of the city of Chicago. The Mavericks will stay here and play the Huskers on Monday. Mason Beth along the point gives it to Rocco DeSpirito. DeSpirito with a drive. That one blockered aside easily by Juergens. Zolik down low, out to Cassiopo, who sends one on, stick to side. Cassiopo along the wall. Sends it to Beth. Beth pinching in, getting pressured. Gives it to Casey. Casey sends one on. Rebound to Cassiopo. He can't get a shot off. It's out to Beth again. Shot saved by Juergens. Another chance. Blockered aside by Juergens. He's made 5 saves in this chance. Zolik at the point. Gives on over to DeSpirito. DeSpirito another drive. That one blocked up and into the netting. A great many saves from the Northern Illinois netminder, Matt Juergens. Stopped all 13 shots he's faced so far. Face-off starts play to the left of Juergens, and a delayed penalty is coming up on the Mavericks. That's man again. Went off the first time as Charlie Shea touches up. A cross check being called on Chase Mann, who will be sent off for the second time in this first period. .42 have elapsed in this first period. And Mann going off with a cross check. With a chance already today, the Huskies are now 1 for 23 to start the season on the power play. That's less than 4.5% on the man advantage. Not getting any offense, being a man up. As Weitzel, the leading scorer on offense, sends one on net. Great save by Moore. It leaked back out in front. Fories is able to corral it behind his own cage. But just for a moment as it's back out to the point for Weitzel. Weitzel gets it once more. Sends one on. That one blocked by Charlie Shea. Clement tried to feed down low. Hojic was waiting, but could not get a stick on the ice. It goes all the way back down where Juergens will steer it away from Charlie Shea. It's given to Caden Weitzel. And then sent on up to Hojic. Hojic over to Clement. Clement tried to give it back to Sexton. No one was home. Shea, first to get to it for the Mavericks. Has it played off of his stick. And here comes Anderson for the Huskies. Anderson didn't have the numbers. He'll just dump it on in. 42 seconds on the penalty to Chase Mann. Malik tried to send one back in. It's off the shin pads of Shea. One-on-one. Here he comes. Tries to make a move around one man. Couldn't get it past Buss. And the Huskies take it back the other way. Friedman from the red line. Rubbed off the puck by Barnes. Cassiopo gets to it and flicks it into the Huskies' defensive zone. Back out with it. Buss to Malik. Off of his stick. And down below the red line. Behind Cameron Moore. That puck lifted all the way out to the neutral zone And now Bus will have to track it back all the way into his defensive end. Losing possession of the puck momentarily there. Now dragged down by Casey. The puck's still loose behind the net and unmanned. Cassiopo gets to it first, tries to send it back to Casey. He was already vacating the back of the cage. Now gets the puck, sends it towards the slot. No one's there. Omaha keeping the puck in the zone here. Momentarily, Williams sent that back in, but it's quickly back out. Friedman had it on his stick, but Van Briesen intercepts, carries it back in, tries to find Bradley. His stick lifted by Severin Anderson. Big hit delivered there. Connor Dahl laying the wood on James Friedman, who had his head down, trying to break the puck out along the blue line. It's Bradley now, below the red line. Tries to feed to Van Briesen on the backhand. That one goes over the cage. Hunsaker pinches and keeps the puck in along the near side wall. Down below the red line now to Van Briesen. Van Briesen out high to Voorhees. A shot, and that's in! Camden Voorhees out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota, gets his first of the season, 6th in his second as a Maverick, and puts the Mavericks up by a score of 1-0. 1:16 to go in the opening period. And Voorhees walking that puck in from the point, picking his spot and shooting. Able to get that one in. Van Briesen credited with the assist. Already his second point in 2 games as a Maverick. A long stretch pass sent up to Kozel. We used to call that the Rover in Kearney. It's Kozel out to the point for the latest goal scorer, Voorhees. Voorhees sends it low to the left side of Jurgens. Now picks it back up at the point. Kozel dumps it down low. Hunsaker first to it, back out to Voorhees. Tried to play it back to Hunsaker, but instead it's turned back up the other way by Colwell for the Huskies. Had it played off of his stick. Kozel sauces one into Mercier. It's loose in the slot. The Huskies get to it and flick it out with 20 seconds to go in the opening period. Tunnell has it played off of his stick by Hunsaker. Hunsaker to Kozel with 12. Kozel now looking in, takes a shot. That one's sticked away by Jurgens. Now 7 seconds. The puck into the corner. 5 and 4 as the Huskies will just tie it up into the wall and take this one to intermission. Kozel nearly broke free there at the end, but just not enough time remaining. As at the end of the first period, your score, Omaha 1, Northern Illinois 0. Shots in the first frame for the Mavericks, 15, and for the Huskies, 5. Moore made all 5 saves that came across his net front in the first. Jurgens made 14 out of 15 in a stellar first period for the Huskies. We'll be right back with you after this short break for period number 2. You're listening to the UNO ACHA Mavericks on YouTube.
bounced off by Jurgen. Goes up. Sends one for He'll hang on and make the stop. How easy. Snap sound. 17:50 to play in the second. Mercier takes the puck, shoots from a sharp angle. That one off the glass. We apologize for the audio issues getting started with the second period. We're still getting those sorted out. Picked up by the Huskies and sent all the way down, which will become an icing. Below the net, ringing around the wall to the near side. Picked up by Kozel as he pinches in. Kept in by Hunsaker along the blue line. Down low to Kozel. Keeping along the near side wall, it's Mercier. Again low to Kozel. Kozel back out front. That one batted aside by Sexton. Now the Huskies from left to right. Off the wall, and here they come. Hunsaker with a good intercept just inside the defensive zone of the Mavericks. They'll pick the puck up and start out of their own end from right to left. Sexton first to the puck there for Northern Illinois. Gives it up to Kalawuski, who sends it down, where Kozel retrieves it for the Mavericks in his own end. Out with it. Hunsaker chips it to Zola. Zola shoots. Pad save by Jurgens. Another one. Puck still loose. Whistle blows. And we get a stoppage in play with 16:19. Charlie Casey in on the draw for the Mavericks. As the Huskies take possession off of the face-off, sending it all the way down. Foot race for the puck. The Huskies thought they won the race. Icing still called in the face-off. Back to the left side of Jurgens. This time the draw won by Omaha. Beff from the point. That shot just wide left. Cassioppo tries to keep it in. It leaks just over the line. On the puck now for Northern Illinois, it's Weitzel. Weitzel tries to send a pass off the boards to Clement. That one goes behind the cage of Moore. Clement tried to leak one out in front. Moore does a good job to pounce on that one. Omaha wins the draw on its own end, and the puck played off the glass to Charlie Shea. 2-on-2 to come the Mavericks. Shea with a shot, that one into the chest of Jurgens. Shea sent hard feet first into the boards along the end wall. gives a nod to Hara Hill saying he's good. And we'll line up for a face-off draw to the left of Juergens. 15:37 to go in the middle frame. Mann wins the draw. Frigge back to Mann. Another shot, and that's saved by Juergens. '18th save of the game for the junior out of the Chicagoland area. Another offensive zone win for the Mavericks. It's back to Caleb Williams. Sends a shot just left wide. Into the corner now. Great body by Shea. Freeing that puck off to his teammate. It's intercepted by Friedman and will start the rush the other way for the Huskies. As it played off of his stick by Mann on the back check. Here comes Chase Mann. On up to Charlie Shea. 3-on-3, an even rush. Trying to feed it in front for Frigge. That one ramps off the stick of Juergens and into the opposite corner. Pressuring the puck there is Barnes. Left for Mann. He curls around in the corner and out of the top of the circle, gives high to Williams. Williams shoots. That one blockered easily away by Juergens. Into the corner for Shea, who will send it back up to Williams. Williams down low, and the Mavericks will head off for a change. Sexton picks the puck up for the Huskies. It's intercepted in the neutral zone by Dahl. Dahl leaves it for Frigge, trying to send it back on, and Juergens brushes that one out hard. Picking it up now as Williams, both teams go off to complete their line changes. Dahl pivots at the top of the circle before sending it down low for Van Briesen. Van Briesen circles near the bottoms of the circles, sends it up high into the slot. It's batted down by the glove and picked up, carried out by Kawaluski. Given to Hojek, who sends it shallowly into the attack zone. Here come the Huskies, a shot from Pappas that goes wide of Moore. Now the sides dig in along this near glass. The Huskies come out with it. Voorhees does a good job of sweeping the puck away, but will draw a penalty in the process. And for the second time today, the Huskies take to the power play. The Mavericks have been solid on the power play. 5 for 5, excuse me, in chances so far against the Huskies to start the season. But with 13:42, Voorhees to the box, the Huskies to the power play with a chance to even things up in a one-goal game. Clement wins the draw back to Sexton. Sexton down low to Weitzel. That's Caden Weitzel up to his brother. At the point, quick shot and that one wide right. Brandon Weitzel shoots. Blocker saved by Moore. Rebound chance. And an errant pass from Caden. Caden Weitzel sends it down low to Clement. Back up top to the point for Weitzel. On across to Sexton. Sexton back to Caden Weitzel. To the point once more for Sexton. Shot blocked from Cassiopo. Here he comes on the breakaway. Sebastian Cassiopo off the shot block and a great save by Juergens, point blank. Juergens says no as the Huskies try to break out with the puck. Sebastian Cassiopo with another solid play, keeping that one in the zone and going off for a line change. 1 minute left on the penalty to Corey. Omaha, a couple of great looks on this penalty kill. As the Huskies try to break out of their own zone. Here's Hojek. In the far side corner, gives up the wall to Sexton, now to Clement. Clement stood up there by a hit from Barnes. It's picked up by Van Briesen. Bradley tries to ramp it into the zone. It leaks out into the stands near us. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Huskies, their second of the game. 0 for 1 tonight. as NIU wins the draw, takes the puck in. Quick shot from Friedman was brushed aside by Barnes. Now trying to bring it out front. Friedman was poked away. Along the near side wall, Anderson to bust at the point. Over to Mallett. Has it played off of his stick by Shea. Here come the Mavericks 2-on-1. Man to Shea. Shot saved by Jurgens. 9 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Mavericks. Mann and Shea combining on the 2-on-1 rush for Omaha. But another great stop by Jurgens, who's up to 21 saves on 22 shots. Omaha wins the draw. 5 seconds left on the kill. Quick shot from the point. That one's saved by Jurgens. Colwell gets to the puck for NIU. Flicks it off the button to Friedman. It's intercepted there by Hunsaker. Hunsaker to Frigge. Too far for Mercier. And Anderson able to intercept, giving it up to Mallett for the Huskies. Quick stiff lift by Friedman and the Huskies. Potential 2-on-1 chance developing. In with a chance. Moore can't seem to find it, but he eventually does. Pounds on the puck, freezing it with 11:17 to go in the second. Friedman and Colwell were breaking in on the Mavericks 2-on-1. Moore made the initial chance, but the puck flirted around the blue painted area there to the crease before he was able to finally cover it. Omaha gains possession in its own end. Logan Mercier, strong on the puck, carries it out, evading a would-be hitter. Here's Kozel, trying to find Mercier. Had his stick lifted by Clement. Out to neutral ice, Hunsaker has to regroup, giving it to Kozel, who circles back even further into the defensive zone. Leaving it there for Fories. It's now sent on ahead. Back to Troy Hunsaker, pressured just when he gets into the offensive zone. And the Huskies play it back out to neutral ice. Here's Kowalewski now on the puck from Northern Illinois. Gets it down into the attack zone, but the Mavericks gain possession once more. Mercier leaves it for Kozel. Kozel on the backhand. Shot pass, if you will, that's grabbed by Jurgens. Omaha 8 shots halfway through this period after 15 in the first. As the Huskies start the rush from left to right. Here's Colwell, leaving it for Clement. Clement bodied off the puck behind the net. He's sent back out in front. Clement ringing around the cage, now sends it back up to the point for Anderson. Anderson had his shot blocked by Cassioppo. That's 2 shot blocks in less than 2 minutes for the sophomore. Cassioppo carries in along the near side wall and down low to the corner. Giving it out front. It's loose there. Casey threatening for the Mavericks, but it's covered up by Jurgens. We've now crossed the halfway point in this one, and it's still a 1-0 game. Omaha got out to a 2-0 advantage in the first period of last night's contest before putting 5 up on the Huskies in the middle period of that one. The Mavericks have possession in their own end. Briefly lost it, but now Zolek picks it up and carries it into the offensive zone. Shot blocked there by Sexton. Now flicked up off the glass. In all alone. Here's Tennell. Shot saved. Tracked down by Moore all the way out at the faceoff dot. Cameron Moore making the initial stop, following that rebound all the way out to the hash marks. as it's back in. Quick shot, turned aside by Moore. Down in the corner, it's Despirito. Tries to ring it out, but Sexton sends it back towards the net. He swiped on across, and now Friggy starts the rush for the Mavericks. Friggy, in by himself, takes a shot. It's off the shoulder of Juergens. In on the puck now is Shea. Shea down low behind the cage to Friggy. Out front to the point for Barnes. Off the face mask of Juergens and out to the corner. The Huskies try to get that puck out and do clear it to neutral. Back where the Mavericks defense has to play it up to chase Mann. Mann flicks it around the stick of one defender but couldn't regain possession before Juergens met the puck right at the goal mouth. Kept in at the line by Barnes. What a great stick by him, but it's picked up by the Huskies, who will flick it to the opposing defensive pair. Quickly back up. Shea leaves it for Mann. Goes through the legs of one defender, but it's blockered aside by Juergens. The Huskies get that puck along the near side wall. An errant pass intended to Kappa. Tracked down by Barnes, who will send it off the glass in his own end. Barnes all the way up to the neutral zone. Picked up, kept onside just barely as a shot by Friggy. Off the pad, another quick shot, leaks out in front. Dahl's there. He sends it down low to Van Briesen. Van Briesen tried to feed this lot, but it's off the shin pad of a Husky. Now to a side dig in the corner. Out with it is Bradley. Quick shot, stick saved by Juergens. Out to the point. Kept in by Voorhees. Quick shot from Van Briesen along the hash marks, and that one covered up by Juergens as well. 7:10 to go. As the Mavericks have been putting a flurry of shots on Juergens in these last couple of minutes. Now up to 30. Juergens takes a breather, resetting some equipment. And now the draw comes. Hunsaker. Shot from the point, off the shin pad, and the Huskies. Nearly a breakaway chance. Great stick lift from Phillies to keep that one from getting loose. And then the puck is grabbed and sent into the bench area, and we'll have a reset. The scenes of a hustling and bustling Center Street sit behind this face-off that's won by the Mavericks in their own end. Run off the wall, Friggy tries a stick lift. It's in his feet, dug out by Colwell and sent into the attack zone for the Huskies. Stopped behind his own cage by Moore. He likes to leave that net zone. Up with it come the Mavericks, an odd man rush 3-on-2. Mercier down low to Kozel, out front to Mercier again, and it's covered up by Juergens. Juergens doing an incredible job, just like he did in his first start against Butler when he made 67 saves and allowed just 3. Here he's at 30 saves and allowed just 1 goal. Hunsaker wins the puck in the neutral zone. Gloves it down again, gives to Friggy, and the Mavericks will start up. Mercier flicks it up. Hunsaker catches, gloves it back down, shot by Mercier, blockered away by Juergens, into the corner. Mercier tries to move around one man, it's brushed off of his stick. Out with it, Clement. Has it kept in at the line by Voorhees, down low behind the net, Mercier. It's picked up and rocketed right into the bench. The Weitzel brothers leave the ice for the Huskies. The face-off down in the defensive end for NIU. And the draw won by the Mavericks. Friggy with a point for Beth. DeSpirito had his shot blocked. DeSpirito's shot blocked, and here comes Friedman the other way for NIU. Behind the cage, tried to give up, and it's intercepted by Kozel. Now along the wall, and trying to pin that up against the wall is Mercier. He grabs it, gives to Kozel, and the two start up from right to left. Kozel finds Beth, who is trailing in the slot. Beth takes it back to his point corner and dumps it down. It's intercepted by the Huskies, sending it up on the top of the glass. It rode along that ridge for a second before touching the netting and becoming out of play. 5:06 to go in period 2. The score still 1-0, though Omaha has been adding to the shot total in bunches in this second period. A very late line change from the Huskies that raises some protest from Coach Harahill. As he meets with the officials, the Huskies meet at the face-off dot to the right of Juergens. Crowd starting to get antsy here at Holland Ice Center. Much different from the tone of last night's game, which by this juncture was 7-0. Here come the Huskies. Odd man rush, 3-on-2. A glove save by Moore. Great stop by Moore as a scrum ensues behind him. Potentially an injured player. Trainer on the ice, but the Husky who's injured, that's Severin Anderson, who appeared to be dinged up on the play, waved the trainer back off. As we reset the camera, the final 5 minutes of the second. Just does get the puck out of his arm. Anderson couldn't keep that puck from trickling back over the blue line, and we'll get an offside face-off in the neutral zone. Colwell grabs the puck for the Huskies, tries to send it down low behind the cage, but it's intercepted and taken out of the zone by Sebastian Cassiopo, who gives up to Zolak. Zolak shoots, it's ramped off the stick of Anderson, down to the far side wall, picked up by Colwell, chips it back up off the boards for Clement. Clement stops at the hash mark, sends one, who skitters off the pad of Moore. An errant breakout pass from the Mavericks results in an icing. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the freshman Cam Moore out of Kansas City. Just recently made his 12th save of the game. Puck won by the Mavericks. They'll flick it out to neutral ice. Charlie Casey tries to bring that one in, but offside was Connor Zolak, and we'll reset. NIU with that Husky logo that walks left and turns its head back to the right. Big red Huskies under that black and white dog that sits on their chest. the matching dog, no Husky under it, is big on the Breezers. As they win the puck back into their own zone. Friggy onto it, off the intercept, has it poked off of his stick. Out the other way with it. It's Cobb. Omaha regroups now. It's Friggy to Man. Man circles behind the cage, looking and finds Fories, but not before that puck leaks over the blue line and into the neutral zone. Fories stops right along the top of those curling circles and dumps down low behind the cage. It's back out to the point for Fories, takes down a man, keeps the puck in the zone. Now Kapos gets it out to Kawaluski. Kawaluski over the red line and forces the Mavericks to retreat to their own end. Shea to Friggy, now Hunsaker with an even 3 minutes left. Van Briesen moves around one man, shakes around another, and it's in! Caden Van Briesen! Just danced around everybody, held that puck through the crease, and tucked it behind the left pad of Juergens to double the Mavericks' lead with his second point of the game. At 17:03 of the second, Van Briesen, his second goal of this young season, third point and second point of this game. Hunsaker and Shea picking up the assists on that goal by Van Briesen. 17 minutes into the second to put the Mavericks up 2-0. Back the other way as they come the Huskies. Into the feet of the ref. It's picked up by Charlie Shea and out. Out to the neutral zone where it's grabbed by Anderson. Had it briefly, but out with it come the Mavericks. Shooting that is Van Briesen, already a goal and assist tonight. The puck leaks out to the point for Beth. Beth sends it down into the near side corner. Can't corral that at the blue line. And the Mavericks will take the puck back to their own end. Van Briesen tried to bounce that one off the wall, but maybe needs to go back to the protractor and measure that one again. Anderson now. Short side to Malik. Malik does battle past Williams and gets it into the offensive zone. Tries to find Vincent in front. And the shot goes wide right of Moore. Gall spinning and sending that one all the way down. Too slow as it's caught up by Buss before it becomes an icing. Anderson poked off of his stick by Mercier. Out with it comes Shea, but Buss meets him and sends it back into the attacking end for the Huskies. Mercier over the blue line, now drags and circles, giving it back up to the point for Fories. Fories shoots. The puck's still loose in front of the net. There's an even minute left in the second. Clement off the boards and around Williams. Bodied by Williams and taken down behind the cage. Picked up instead by Weitzel. Couldn't find his man, and back the other way as it come the Mavericks. Kozel grabs it at the red line, now carries it in. Kozel makes a move around one defender, now two, shoots, and it's off the right pad of Juergens. Great save from Juergens. 34th of the game. Williams can't keep it in at the line. It's out to the neutral zone, where he'll pin it up against the wall. Digging in there, 3 Mavericks, 2 Huskies with 14 seconds to go. Williams content to let this one sit. 7 seconds. Mercier finally does drag that one out. He winds up and cranks it as time expires in the second. Omaha adds another off the stick of Caden Van Briesen. And after 2, it's Omaha 2, Northern Illinois nothing. You're listening to UNO ACHA Hockey on YouTube. Mic check 1, mic check 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2 3, mic check, hey hey. Hey hey, mic check 1, mic check 2. ABC, ABC, mic check 1, ABC. Hey hey, mic check 2, ABC, 1 2 3, mic check 1. Hey hey, 1 2. Hey hey, mic check 1 1.
To the tripod though.
I don't know there's much we can do.
Yeah. If I remember right, that's a lot how it was last year. We had a big iPad on it, and it would just.
Okay. Also, I think both of these need to go down. Yeah, but because if from where I am, it's at an angle.
What do you mean?
No, the tripod is like.
Oh.
The
Yeah, it's
tripod's
angled
up like
up.
this.
Oh yeah.
And the
yeah,
camera's angled down.
So
So both
Yeah.
of these should go down a little bit.
that's better.
So.
That's too high.
No, that's good. That's a lot better.
Yeah, we just need to go a little lower.
Well, at least we got one
There we go.
period of good sound. Back with you for period 3 from the Holland Ice Center at Baxter Arena. Alongside Matt McFadden and Caden McDermott, I'm Nate McObrecht, and we're back for period number 3. Omaha jumped out to a 1-0 lead after the first period off of a goal from Camden Fories. It took all the way until nearly 2 minutes left in the second for the Mavericks to double the lead off of a goal from Caden Van Briesen, his second of the year, in the second game of the year, to put the Mavericks up by a score of 2-0. Cameron Moore, his first start in between the pipes for the Mavericks, has stopped all 14 Husky shots that have come his way thus far. On the opposite side, Juergens has been stellar in net for the Huskies. 34 saves on 36 shots through 2 periods. Not dissimilar to his opening night performance against Butler, in which the Huskies came back and won in overtime. The Mavericks looking to complete the sweep of the Huskies and start the season off with a 2-0 record. The Huskies control off the jump, trying to feed the slot, and a great stick from Moore keeps that puck out. Here comes Kozel for the Mavericks, in between the legs of a defenseman, but then has it brushed off of his stick by Clement. The sides come together along that far wall, and out with it comes Colwell. Colwell back behind the cage, and Moore will be forced to grab at it and cover. 42 seconds into the third period. Two quick shots from the Huskies to start the frame, but now the Mavericks carry the puck out from left to right. Dahl gives up to Bradley. Drop pass for Dahl. Shot saved by Juergens. Another shot from the corners, and another stop from Juergens. Now along the near sidewall, Van Briesen pivots into the corner, gives to Bradley, sends it around to Dahl. Dahl back out to the point. DeSpirito a shot. That one gloved by Juergens. Van Briesen wins the draw back to DeSpirito. He sends it off the wall. Intercepted there by Buss. Buss tried to give it to Friedman. It's intercepted by DeSpirito and sent back up the far side wall. The Huskies get to it and ring it around towards the near side corner. Omaha on the puck and get it out. stuck in the wet ice. Another patch there as Van Briesen gets to it and angrily dumps it in, going for a line change. Maybe they'll come back when that ice freezes up a little bit. Bradley sends a shot on after it rocketed off the official Todd Messina. Man tried to pin it up against the boards. Played off of his stick for a second, but now Shea grabs the puck and moves back in. Man, short side, no dice. Back out for Friggy, and it's in! Cash Friggy, his first of the year. And the Sioux City connection is alive and well in Omaha. That's man to Friggy. Shea somewhere in the middle of all of that as the freshman line getting it done for Omaha. Last night's winning goaltender, Kyle Wernley, there on the glass giving some love to Friggy and the rest of the Mavericks as they skate through the handshake line. Now with a 3-goal lead and hungry for more. Shea skates in and rams that one off the stick of the defense. Goes up into the netting, and we'll have another face-off. 2 minutes, 10 seconds into the final period between Omaha and Northern Illinois this season. The Huskies slated for 17 games this season, all on the road. They will not play a home game. They will come close. As the Mavericks send one back in, man, tip that one towards the cage, and Juergens has to pounce on it. The Huskies will take on Olivet Nazarene in about 40 miles south of DeKalb in Illinois. And we'll take on Wheaton College just to the west. Out to the point, Barnes sends down low to the corner for Mann. Mann circles around one man, can't evade the hit from Anderson. Regains the puck behind the cage and leaves it for Friggy, the latest goal scorer of the Mavericks. Out to the point for Williams. The shot off the wall. Ricochets. Shea tried to tuck it in the short side. And it goes off the pad of Juergens. Huskies get to that puck and send it out to neutral ice. Quick whistle by the official. And I think we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Huskies. Check that. Just an offside. I didn't see any Maverick touch that puck. But nonetheless, it comes out for a draw right in front of the Husky bench. Omaha wins that, sending it right back into the near side corner. Northern Illinois first on it, an errant pass. Picked up by Casey, but he couldn't get the shot off before it was poked away by Kowalewski. Back the other way. Clement tries to make a move around Hunsaker, but loses his footing. Omaha, 3-on-2 on the rush. Cassiopo to Hunsaker, the defenseman joining up. Fed back across to Cassiopo, still loose in front for Zolak, and stayed out. Juergens with an impressive save, sprawling across the red line, keeping that one out. Forey's back to the point. Right now, credited with the game winner. Cassiopo, below the red line, gives to Zolak, shot off the pads. Out to the point. Now Hunsaker drags down low. Casey taken down in front of the net. Zolak sends one towards the stick of Casey. He redirects it in front, and it goes wide left of Juergens. An errant pass off the stick of Braden Weitzel, and it will go back down for an icing. 16:06 to go in the final frame. Face-off, won by Clement of the Huskies, but Shea quick to regroup the puck for the Mavericks. Beth tried to send it down low to Shea, but out with it comes Bus for NIU. Beth brushed that along with his glove, so Mercier had to wait on it. Now Colwell gives it off to Grippo, who sends one towards Moore, who covers up for the easy save. Kozel wins that faceoff straight forward before giving it back to his defenseman, Beff. Beff rings it around the wall to Mercier, who will retreat before giving it on up to Rocco DeSpirito. DeSpirito to Shea, who sends it towards the middle. Mavericks and Huskies converge, and Grippo comes away with the puck, trying to give it back to Tatum, his captain, who sends that one screaming off the glass all the way down for an icing. Harry Hill giving instructions for Ben Barnes and Caleb Williams to switch sides of the defensive blue line. After this game today, Williams has to hustle down to NRG Stadium in Houston and get ready to take on the Texans in Monday Night Football with the Chicago Bears. But first, he's got one more period of hockey to play here for these Omaha Mavericks. Dahl keeps that one in at the line. To a side converge, Dahl finds it, winds up, and sends one high over the net of Juergens. Back behind the cage, it's Bradley. Bradley passes it behind his back to Dahl. Along the far side wall, tried to give up to Williams, a rocket from the point. That one patted aside by Juergens, and here come the Huskies. Ben Hojek beat out to the puck by Caleb Williams. They say he's fast. Ben Barnes now on the puck, trying to break it out with Barrett Bradley. Flicked up and gloved down by Sexton. It'll be a hand pass, as Tennell was the first to touch up for NIU. 14:08 to go, third period. Mavericks 3, Huskies nothing. Puck dropped, and immediately taking it up is Charlie Shea. Shea in all alone, a shot. Shea, but wide open on the rebound. It's in. Chase, man won the draw right to Shea, who walked in, beating his defender, put it off the pad of Juergens in a perfect location for Man to come in and bang home the rebound. 4-0 Omaha as Man collects his second goal of the year. Shea getting his second assist of the game as both Man and Friggy have goals on the second line for the Mavericks. Omaha has to take the puck out to the neutral zone as Hunsaker plays it up to Shea. Can't keep it on his stick, and Bus will grab it in the defensive end for the Huskies. Picked up there by Weitzel, giving it off the boards to Friedman. Caden Weitzel along the near side wall, poke checked off his stick by Man. Man gives to Forays and back to him. Cross ice into the neutral zone, but it's intercepted by the Huskies. Hunsaker picks it back off there, carries along over the blue line, turns, looks to see who's with him, and then carries to the corner, now behind the cage. Still on the puck is Troy Hunsaker to the near side corner, passes it out to the point. It bounces off an official and into the neutral zone. Hunsaker sends that one through his legs. Clement and Forays got tied up. Clement said, "Here's your stick back, Cam." As Cam and Clement battle once more. taken down to the ice as Zolak picks up the puck, looking to get it out to Hunsaker, who is not ready for that one. Forey circles back into his own zone, gives to Cassiopo, now up to Zolak. Zolak dragged down, no call there as Grippo is rocketed by Casey. Grippo gives a hit of his own out as he takes the puck, tries to feed up to Colwell, but is too far and will go for another icing. 11:53 to play. Moore steady at 15 shots, hasn't seen too much action this period. On the other side, the Mavericks entered the period with a 2-goal lead and have since doubled it. Goals coming exclusively from the third line in this period, with Friggy and Mann connecting for 2. Shea collecting 2 assists this period. Mason Beth from the point sends one on net. Rebound. No one was home to collect it. Rocco DeSpirito grabs it at the point. It leaks out in front. A shot blocked by the defense. Beth into Friggy. Steered it towards the net, but it's saved by Juergens. Tatum picks it up and flings it to the middle of the ice. It's intercepted by Kozel in the slot. A shot just wide left of Juergens. Now he saves it out off of the stick of Friggy. What a play! The two sides jawing, so Omaha will have to wait to tag up onside. The Huskies get to it and promptly ice the puck. Tempers starting to flare as we reach the witching hour of the series finale between Omaha and Northern Illinois. After a 9-1 game last night, a much closer contest today, though Omaha has started to expand the scoring here of late. Northern Illinois waiting to send their latest player onto the ice. It's the centerman who will take the draw, promptly loses it. A quick shot from Kozel off the stick of Juergens and into the far side corner. Grippo gets the puck, delivers a hit as the Huskies start the rush. Hojek gives to Grippo. Big hit from Friggy. Grippo never saw that coming, but Kalinowski has the puck in the far side corner. Mercier, good intercept, but it's back down to Hojek below the red line. Hojek in the corner gets pinned up along the wall by Caleb Williams. Williams leaves it there for Kozel, who will start the rush out. Kozel on up to Dahl, off of his skate and onto the stick of a defenseman. Back onto Kozel as he circles back, trying to feed the slot. It's stuck on the side of the net, and Juergens finally does cover up after a couple of attempts at it. Face-off starts us off once more. Anderson gets to that one and flicks it up to Friedman. Off the wall, he was trying to find Tennell, but it's intercepted by Dahl. Starting the other way, Dahl leaves it for Van Briesen. Already a goal in this one and an assist. Sends that one on the backhand to Juergens, who will cover up with an easy save. The draw won by the Mavericks, but controlled by the Huskies as they'll start the rush. Friedman, he's been everywhere tonight for NIU. tries to center that puck, but it's intercepted by Van Briesen. Van Briesen on ahead to Dahl, played off of his stick, and Van Briesen collects it once more in the offensive zone. Gives to Malik, shot blocked by Bradley, and trickles down below the red line. Hunsaker taken down. No orange arms in the air, will play on. Hunsaker to Van Briesen. They battle in the corner as the Huskies start to lay the body. Omaha does get it out to the neutral zone. Anderson has to collect it there, giving to his defensive partner, Buss. Buss dumps that one in. Charlie Shea the first to it for the Mavericks. And they'll pick it up and control in their own end. Fories tried to flick that one up to Shea. It's intercepted by the Huskies. DeSpirito off the wall. Played off of his stick by Kappas. Back to the defensive end for Omaha. Another good intercept. That one by Solov. Big hit. Gambino goes down. Sexton picks up the puck in his own end for NIU. They look to regroup with 8:20 to go. Man, just can't keep that from trickling over the blue line. With 8:17, Beth dumps that one 200 feet away from his own cage. Frigge picks it up. He was being urged before that face-off to try another Michigan attempt like he did a night ago by the Northern Illinois team. Beth takes a shot from the point. That one gloved by Juergens. Man in on the draw. The latest goal scorer for the Mavericks, putting them up 4-0. Shea gets that one to DeSpirito. It's off a defenseman. Picked up in the corner by Mann. Mann has it played off of his stick, and the sides will collide in the corner. Digging in and picking that one up. It's Weitzel. Weitzel leaves it for Colwell. Moore, standing up, sticks that one aside behind his own cage. Mann starts the rush by himself. Off the wall, gives to Shea. It's out to neutral ice where Anderson grabs it for the Huskies and rings it around behind the net of Cameron Moore. Pinched off the puck there as Clement grabs the puck for the Huskies along the near side wall. It's picked off by Charlie Casey. He'll flick it to Zolak. Zolak shoots it on up to Casey once more. Casey tries to make a move around the defender, picks it back up, and Juergens stays home and makes the save. Looked like he might have fanned on his initial attempt at a move, but that actually aided him in getting past the defender, but just couldn't meet up with that puck again before Juergens was able to get his glove to it. Under 7 minutes to go now. The Huskies win that one back. Taking it behind his own net now. Sending it up the wall, and it's intercepted by Cassiopo. Kowalewski rings that one off the wall, and it's going to go all the way down for another icing. Omaha back out here at the Holland Ice Center tomorrow night as a shot from Zolak. Omaha's back out here on Monday night. Monday night against Nebraska. That game will be at 8 p.m. right here at Baxter. You can also watch it on the YouTube channel. A tip shot from Casey goes just wide. Back out in front, Cassiopo off the backhand through his legs. Why not? It leaks out to the point for Barnes. Glove down by Juergens, and we'll get a whistle. That Husker game on Monday night will be the third of 19 home games the Mavericks will get here in the city of Omaha and Ralston, I guess, in the 2024-25 season. The Huskies win the draw. They'll be on the road, like we said, for all of their season. 17 games compared to the Mavericks, 33 in total, not counting those matcha playoffs. Williams rings that one off the wall. Anderson plays it up. Mercier sends it down low. It's picked up by Tatum. Friedman can't connect with it. And it couldn't be kept in at the line by Ben Barnes. And now being sent off to the penalty box is Ben Barnes. Didn't see the call there. Not sure they gave it. But Barnes off to the box and another power play opportunity for the Huskies. Down but not out. Still 5:37 to play. They need this offense to start ticking in the worst way. Colwell can't hang on to it. Now it's Friedman. Forehand to backhand, now tries to feed the slide. Out to the point for Buss. That one goes over the head of Moore. Voorhees gets to it, sends it up the wall, and all the way down. The Mavericks get a clear. A minute and a half on the penalty to Barnes. Pass through the neutral zone, intercepted by Dahl. He skates in 2-on-1 with Shea. Great stick from Anderson as Dahl was trying to go across the slot to Charlie Shea. Severin Anderson, all the space he needs to work up the neutral zone and finds his man, Buss, but it's picked off of his stick by Hunsaker. Hunsaker retreats to the safety of the cage behind Moore. It's sent up to the neutral zone where it's deflected down by Anderson, over to Malik, and into the attack zone again. The puck ringed all the way around. There were 6 guys on the ice, 3 down in the offensive zone and 3 at the bench for the Huskies. But apparently they didn't influence the play. The Huskies get the puck. Malik takes a shot. That one blocked off the stick of Voorhees. Back behind the cage. 2 Huskies battling with each other, it almost seems like, to get the puck. Wrapping it around the cage. Voorhees laying out, diving on it, and Moore able to find it and cover up to freeze. With 18 seconds to go on the power play for the Huskies, 3:55 remaining in the game. Omaha wins the draw on its own end. Hojek pressure on the puck and wins it back for the Huskies. Weitzel down low to Hojek into the slot. For Brandon Weitzel, he shoots just wide left. Now to Hojek in the slot. He shoots. That one covered up. Moore keeps it. 1 second remaining on the penalty. And the draw will be just to the left of Cam Moore. Or to the right, excuse me. Friggy for the Mavericks, Clement on the draw for the Huskies. It's won by Omaha. They're back to full strength. As the puck grabbed by man, he gets it out to neutral ice, but takes a big hit for it. Back the other way comes Friggy. Already a goal in this one. Makes a nifty move around Anderson and then rings it off the pipe. Takes a bite out of the curling circle as the Huskies start the rush from right to left. Barnes intercepts, gives it to Mann, takes a knee, loses the puck, and it goes into the corner. Weitzel tries to send it off the glass. It goes up into the netting. And we'll get another whistle, and even 3 minutes remain in regulation. He nearly called Ben Barnes Gabe Chubb again. Barnes wearing Chubb's jersey and number 19. At least for the first 2 games of this season. The Huskies take the puck in their own end. Anderson, off the shin pad of Gambino, still finds its way out, but offside is Salov. And the puck will come out to neutral ice for a face-off. You talk about injuries in hockey, and Gabe Chubb certainly had a frightful one. It's great to see when those guys can make it back out on the ice in some fashion. Barrett Bradley carries that puck in. It's covered up and saved by Juergens. And the man going to get the puck and drop it with 2:26. Face-off won by the Huskies, but a great pinch behind the cage. Cassiopo taken down. That's Bradley, excuse me. That's Hojek. Carries it up and gets bodied by 2 men. 2 Mavericks collide with Hojek right at the blue line, but he's still able to get it down into the attacking end. Sexton sends a shot towards Moore, and it's wide left. Dahl beats out all the Huskies to the puck and gets it to neutral ice. Tipped up in. And the Mavericks start again from left to right. Nearly too many men there for the Mavericks as well. Kozel shoots, ramps off the stick of Morrissey. On around the wall to Mercier. Mercier can't keep it. It's in the feet of Weitzel. Sent on up to his brother, Brandon. Now on to Grippo. Shot saved by Cam Moore. Barnes, Mercier, now Kozel across the blue line and in. On the backhand, forehand, now drags across in the feet of Juergens. Mercier says he got it. I don't know. A minute, 11 seconds remain on the clock. The net is off of its moorings, and no goal, says Todd Messina. The puck was in between Juergens' legs when Mercier crashed in on the crease, jarring the net off and halting play. Now a loose puck in the crease. That one somehow stayed out. Barnes crossed the blue line to Hunsaker, whose shot is patted aside by Juergens. A minute remaining. Omaha with a 4-0 advantage in this one. Kozel with a shot, and it's in! Saw that one coming a mile away. Hunsaker just waiting for Kozel to find himself loose in the slot and put it perfectly in the top right corner, burning Juergens on the left glove side. 5-0 UNO with 51.9 to play as the Mavericks skate towards a 2-0 start to the 2024 season. The draw after the last goal by Kozel. shot off as it's back behind the red line. Sexton gets to it for the Huskies. Now played by Gambino. Bodies flying everywhere in that near side corner as 20 seconds remain. Both sides dig in. The puck is not moving much, and now it leaks out to the point for Beff with 13 seconds. He shoots that one wide of the cage. It goes left. Zolik takes a shot at Jurgen's glove. And Kappas takes exception to that, wanting a few more words with Zolak. And the Mavericks will go for a line change. Ten seconds to play. Puck controlled in the offensive zone for Omaha, where it has been much of these first 2 days of the season. The Mavericks get the win. Moore gets his first shutout in black and crimson, and Omaha skates to a season-opening sweep over Northern Illinois. Alongside Caden McDermott, Matt McFadden, I'm Nate Obrecht. Thank you for tuning in to the UNO Mavericks on YouTube. We'll be back with you Monday night at 8 o'clock as the Mavericks take on the Huskers right here at Holland Ice Center. Have a good day.